Numbers 33 is like God's scrapbook of the wilderness years. Moses, at the Lord's command, records every stage from Egypt to the edge of the Promised Land. Israel's 42 stops become a testimony, not of Israel's brilliance, but of God's relentless faithfulness. They marched out of Egypt boldly, not sneaking away as slaves, but walking as a redeemed people under judgment-fallen skies. They camped at Marah, where the water was bitter, at Elim, where 12 springs waited, at Sinai, where the law thundered, at Kadesh, where unbelief cost them 40 years. Each place is a reminder, some glorious, some painful, but together they tell a story of God leading his people step by step. Bible commentators note this is more than geography, it's theology in motion. God wanted his people to remember. Forgetfulness is dangerous, because if we don't recall the places he carried us, we start to doubt he'll carry us now. Israel's itinerary was like a spiritual map. This is where God judged Egypt's idols. This is where he parted seas. This is where he gave manna. This is where you failed, but he forgave. By the end of the chapter, as they stand at the Jordan ready to enter the land, God warns them to drive out every idol, lest history repeat itself. The message is clear: memory builds faith, but compromise destroys it. So Numbers 33 invites us to pause and trace our own journey. Where were the bitter waters he sweetened? Where was the dry ground he opened before us? Where were the graves of craving where our idols left us empty? Each stop becomes a stone of remembrance that says, the God who brought me here will not abandon me now. Would you like me to now craft this into a 1.5-minute spoken word style script, keeping with the flow and emotional punch we've been building through Exodus and Numbers?